Welcome back, everyone. This is Nancy. We're going to continue on our gardener's diary. So in the last video, I gave you the measurements for the folio itself, and then if you wanted to ink it, you could go around and ink it. And then what you would do is find papers, whether you have scrapbook paper, digitals, whatever you want, and you would decide on your cover, your back, and when you open it up, your two flaps here, and then when you open it up, what you would like on the inside. Now I used all Cathe Holden papers and ephemera, as I explained in the first video. So that's what I'm using. So once all I did was, measure each section and then cut the paper, ink the edges, and glued them on. And I thought neutrals would be best for the inside since it's going to have a lot of stuff going on the inside. But these flaps here and obviously the cover and that would be pretty. And so I glued the papers on, and then after I glued all the papers on, and you don't have to stitch, but I stitched all the way around and then down. So the whole thing is stitched all around. You don't have to do it, but I did it because I thought it looked really cute. Okay, so now that we've got this, I like to add a little something to, the front. And so I was kind of looking around through the ephemera, and I found some little things, so I wanted to add this. Now, the one I made, this one here, I told you I had put magnets here, but by the time we loaded it up, my magnets aren't strong enough to hold it closed, so I probably will have to just tie it with some cord or string or sari silk. But I already have sari silk here, so I don't want to overload it, so I probably use like a thin ribbon maybe for this one. But for this one, I'm not going to put any magnets, so I'm just going to wrap this with sari silk. So for the cover here, I thought this cute little label would look really nice on the cover, so we're going to decorate that. And I hope everybody's doing well. I think, well, even though the first day of spring was the 20th or 21st as I remember it when I was younger, and I don't even know how it got changed, because I always remember the 21st was the first day of spring because that's my birthday. So my birthday was yesterday, the 21st. I'm filming this on the 22nd. So and I don't know how it got changed to the 20th all of a sudden, because a lot of people remember it being the 21st, but whatever, it's okay. I always still say my birthday is the first day of spring, and not that it really mattered because it feels like still winter here in the Midwest. So anyway, okay, so that's the cover. I just wanted to put a little something on the cover, and then we'll tie it, and I think that's all you need because this is so beautiful, this paper. And then we'll decorate the back maybe last. So then opening it here, I wanted to leave this here the way it is. But on this one here, I thought I could just add a little label here. Okay, so I'll just get some inking around this. All right. And yeah, it's certainly... Really, it is very easy to make this, and if you need to make a few of them, I think you could. Once you make one, you could probably whip out a few more of these pretty darn quick. I really think so. And I said, nice happy mail, nice birthday gift filled. You can even put gift cards in there, or a Mother's Day gift, birthday gift. It's just... And then depending on the papers you use, it doesn't have to be a gardener's diary. It could be any kind of a folio, So this one I'm going to leave because I think that's such a pretty picture of a home. Okay, so that's our cover, the inside, our back. I haven't thought about the back yet. I think on mine we can do the same. We'll find I have these hand stickers came with the Cathe Holden sticker pack, and we'll find something there, but I don't want to look for it yet. So Let me just put that down and we'll continue on the inside. Okay, so here's the inside. And then what I showed you how to make in the other video was the book page pockets, and we put 3 together. You just run the glue stick down the middle only and layer 1 on top, glue stick, layer 1, and just on the very first ones I did a little thumb notch. I inked around everything. So what we're going to do is glue these in now. So let me get my glue, and then I'll show you, I'll work on a couple of the seed packet pockets that I showed you how to make. So you need 6 of those, unless you're gifting real seeds, which I'm going to do both in here. I'll make a couple seed packets. Okay. So then that one's going to open up like that, see? Okay. All right. We're going to even them out. This one, I wanted to, I think I put a little too much glue, but that's okay. It's going to be fine. I think it's going to be fine. Yeah, okay. Then I need to put a little more glue in here. No, I think we're good. Okay. Just put them on even as you can. Doesn't have to be perfect. All right. And then the next thing is on my original one, I did put a little decoration on the front of each pocket. So I kind of looked through the ephemera already and found a couple of pieces that I wanted to put on here just to decorate the pockets. So let me do that. And you know, you could do a little collage on there or whatever you want to do. Just something to decorate. Okay, like that. Okay. That looks good, cute. This little satchel was plain, and what I did was I put a slit in it with my X-Acto knife and tucked another piece of ephemera in there and glued it in there just to give it some interest, because it was just kind of plain for me. So you can always do that too. Okay, well, now that these are in, you see, they're ready to fill. So let's make some seed packets, decorate the fronts. So I'm going to put this to the side for now. We put this here, and I'm going to decorate 2 seed packets. So if you're going to make your own seed packets like I did in my original one, I made 6 seed packets, 3 for each pocket. Okay, so I thought I'll decorate 2 with you first. So what I did was I just cut a piece of more scrapbook paper, not covering the whole seed packet, but just some of it. So I'm going to decorate. So I'm going to glue these on with a glue stick. And I'm just over on the side here on my glue book putting glue on the paper. So I didn't think you needed to see me do that. So I'm just going to kind of center it. Doesn't have to be perfect. And get my card. Okay, and then do this one. You know, it's kind of rustic looking, mine, so I kind of like that. It's like, you know, vintagey, rustic looking. Okay, and then this one here, like that. Okay, and then for this one, we're going to make this one the sunflower. So I just found another piece of ephemera, just a little bit of something to decorate here. And I wanted to put it here. And remembered the images that I had. I got them all from thegraphicsfairy.com for free. You just type in flowers or vegetables if you wanted to make it all vegetables, like I had done before. I did flowers and vegetables and fruits like strawberries. Just kind of do the white areas, and then it doesn't matter that you didn't cut all that fussy cutout. You don't need to be doing that. It's not necessary, right? And here's that, and then my lavender, which is my favorite. I love lavender, everything lavender. I love the way it smells. I love the way it looks. I love the color. Lavender, actually lavender and sunflowers are my favorites. Okay. So just a little something, something there. So just kind of look and see how you want it. Like that. So I'm just going to glue this down. I have to say her ephemera is a lot of fun. It's different. You know, it's more, it's different than Tim Holtz ephemera for sure. You know, it's, I don't know, it just has a different look to it. A lot of florals, a lot of, yeah, that kind of thing, I think. More colorful, more florals, I think. Not so as industrial or I don't know if I'm even explaining it right, but it is different. It definitely has a different vibe to it. So it's really pretty. I wish she would come out with more. She really, I mean, there's a couple more paper packs, but I don't think there's much more of anything. I know she came out with new fabric, which I have to get my hands on some because her new line of fabric is called Junk Journal. So check it out on your, any kind of a fabric website, like Fat Quarter Shop, I know has it. And probably some others. You could even look on Etsy for it. Okay, and this one I'll put around there. Yeah, after my Paris journal, I just wanted to do something florally, gardeny, and I wanted to do something that wasn't super involved and something that would be quick to make for a gift, and then, you know, load it up how you want to, and something small that you can, you know, stick in the mail with maybe a couple extra stamps on it. I don't, you know, just something small that wouldn't cost much to mail if you're, you know, needing to mail it to somebody. Isn't that cute? I love that. That's so cute. Okay, so then if you have 6 of them made, you would decorate 6 with whatever fruits and vegetables and plants you would like. Just a little something like that. There's our seed packets. You can even stamp something on the back if you wanted to, but I won't do that right now. So we have these seed packets done, and then I'm going to actually put in some of the ones I bought, okay? So let's do that. And then you could just fill these with ephemera, which I will fill with some surprise ephemera in here. So let's go ahead and add these in. Now, if you want, you can put your handmade ones, like I'll put maybe these handmade ones in the front pockets here, and then put the actual seed ones behind it. That would be all right, I think. And the next one, and then the next one here, and then this one. I have some daisies, seeds, and then petunias. Oh, cute, see? So you don't have to fill it with all real seeds, but it would be fun for your favorite gardening friend. And then you could just have them peeking out a little. And if not, you make your own seed packets and load it up with ephemera. Look how cute that looks. Okay, so now the next part is something for the inside covers. So on my original one here, now that's a half of it just worked out that way for me, but I have a full one on here, which is fine, doesn't matter. On this one here, I added the Tim Holtz little, I don't know, slotted thing, so we're gonna put that on here. And then on this side, since it was shorter, I put a big piece of ephemera and made a tag for it. But actually, I did something different for this one. I was watching Corey Dahman yesterday, and she made these cute little 3-pocket tuck things. So I made one out of a scrap of Tim Holtz paper that I had, and it's a vellum pocket here, the big pocket in the back, and a skinny pocket here. So I thought we could make that here, and I have some ephemera to put in there. So let's do that. And I'm just looking at mine. So what I did was I kind of put it up higher and put this cute basket here. And I don't know, let's see what we can find to put there. I have some ephemera spilled out here. I really should just, I bought 3 packs. She has like 3 different packs of ephemera. So I don't know, I didn't really look to see what would look good here. I don't know. Let's see here if there's any of these that work. It's kind of pretty. If we put that here, maybe. Or if not, we'll look in another. Oh, here's a pretty butterfly. This might look really pretty. Look at that pretty butterfly. Oh yeah, that looks good. I like that. Okay, well, let's do it. So I'm kind of just deciding where I want this, because my butterfly is going to be about there, I think. So I'm going to glue that on. Okay, let's do that. And when you know, I think everybody that's had this die and made it, you glue it down wrong the first time because you're thinking you're supposed to glue the slats down and you're not. And then you can't fit any of your ephemera in there. So you just kind of go around the outer edge. Okay, and then without getting glue everywhere. You're going to just kind of put that where you need it to go. Hold it down. That, and then we're going to glue the butterfly on. Let me just give it some ink. Yeah, I want to think of another idea to make one of these folios, but that's going to have to be put on the back burner because I've got some other fun projects lined up for us after this one. Another kind of nice one that would, I guess it could be for Mother's Day too, or a birthday gift. But I'm gonna surprise you. I'm gonna tell you about it shortly. But that'll be I need to catch up on my 50 Stack Challenge 2 prompts. I will do that in between my next project here. So you won't want to miss the next project we're going to make. It's really, really fun. Okay, that looks pretty, I think. I like that. All right, so this one here, we're going to glue in. I don't want to make it that high, so I'm going to go a little lower on this one and just glue around the sides here carefully, and this way it'll dry up before we put anything in it. because we still have to put the signature in, right? And I kind of prepped that and got that ready because, you know, it just takes a little time. But what you want to do, what I used is some coffee dyed paper that I have, that I made. And let me get this on here. Okay, let me hold that down while I talk. So in my original one here, I'll pick up here and show you. I had some vellum, coffee dyed paper, a piece of digital ephemera, some Cathe Holden book page, and that's pretty much what I put in this one. And I wanted to do something different, a little different, because you need space to write. So I'll show you the signature I put together. I already poked my holes here. So in this spine here, just make sure I have this on right. Oh, I think I moved it. Okay, that's good. Okay, so here is where you're going to sew your signature in here. So this is approximately 5.5 inches. My papers are 5.5 inches tall. So that's just because I measured it with a ruler and said that's how tall I wanted to give a little space top and bottom. So I said, okay, 5.5 inch tall pages, and then they're about 3 3/4, 3.5 inch wide this way. And you don't want to fill it a lot, but I'll show you. Let's do that next. So I already have my signature ready here, and I have a piece of hand-dyed paper that's green, and then it was a little longer on this side. I'll show you when we sew it in, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have like 8 pages in here, and I probably wouldn't go any further than that. Okay, so we can fill and decorate in a minute. So let's get the signature sewn in. Now, you know, I had to do this a little bit ahead of time because I couldn't do this on the camera. It's just too nerve-wracking. So I did get my signature together. I did line up my holes, poke my holes in, and we're going to try to sew this in on camera without making a mess. So let me get that in. So I made my holes in the signature and in the folio itself. Leave a tail, and I'm going to tie it to the inside. So I'm going to go in here, and I already have my holes here. If I can line them up. Sorry if I'm off camera here. It's a little hard to sew in the signature when you're, you know, when you're doing it on camera. That's not my cup of tea here, but I mean, okay, so we got that through. This one, the middle page is only going to be sewn in. It's a hand-dyed, coffee-dyed index card, okay? So let me close this up here. And then we're going to grab this, and then I'm going to go, did I do that right? Yeah. Okay. Coming down, I think see, that's what I'm saying. I'm supposed to come back. Let's see here. I want to leave that in. All right, so we came back up, going back down. Let's see if I can do this on camera. Okay, go back down in the hole like that. Pull my cord through. And then I'll tighten it up in a second. And then we're going to come back up through the bottom. I think I can remove these now, these clips here. They're in my way for now, the top ones. Then I'm going to come back, clear my threads here. Yep. Come back through this one. come through the paper. I already made holes for. I can find my hole. There we go. Oh, it's going to give me a hard time here, isn't it? Okay, hold on. See, that's why I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do this on the video. I really didn't, because it's just too nerve-wracking for me. But I don't feel bad because a lot of the gals don't want to do this online. It takes time. Sorry if I'm off camera again. I'm just trying to get a better handle on this. Oh, I'm telling you, it's not the easiest thing to do here. But I'll get it. I'm getting it. Good thing it's a little journal. That's a lot easier to do this way. I already had my holes made, so I'm just lining them up. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. Thanks for bearing with me on that. You can definitely fast forward through that. And then I'm going to put this through here. Now I've got to tighten this all up, because if you don't make it tight, it's going to be very loose, okay? So you want to check it. Make sure these are taut, which they are. So then I just tie a square knot. If you wanted to put little decorations on the ends of the string, or, you know, charm, you can do that too. So then you can just leave them as long as you need. Okay, oh my gosh, that was an ordeal, wasn't it, for me? I might cut those strings longer, or I might put something on them. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so then just kind of give it a press here, and I'll show you my signature. Okay, so the green paper, some coffee dyed paper, a little piece of Cathe Holden paper with the flower words. I have a little bag. We can make this a little tuck, glue those two sides down and make it a tuck here for something. Here's some more. Here's the middle of the signature with this pretty coffee dyed index card. The rest of the signature, and then the back, the green paper, I folded it over, glued on this pretty little tape thing, and now it's an actual tuck for something in here. Okay, so there's our signature right there. See how nice that tucks in like that? It's a nice full little journal there. But we're not done yet, because we have to still fill this and this yet, right? Let's see here. Running out of time for my video, because as you notice in the last one, it cut off because I could only do about a half an hour video. So yeah, load these up. If you want to use this, if you have this die, go ahead and put it there. If not, like I said, you could take a piece of paper and make slits in it. And I've done that before too. So, and then we'll pick ephemera to put this in here. We'll just do maybe a little decorating in the journal part, and then we're going to fill this cute little 3-pocket situation here, and then we'll decorate the back, and then we'll figure out something to tie it up, and that will be our journal. Okay, so I'm gonna let you go here for now. Try to catch up that far, and then I'll be back with the last video. It probably won't be as long. It'll be shorter, and then we'll work on it and finish this off. Okay, I'll see you then. Have a blessed day. Take care. Bye.